Hello everyone, I'm TJ Birnbaum. Welcome to TommieMedia's The Locker Room. The undefeated St. Thomas women's basketball team heads into the Sweet 16 this weekend after beating the University of Chicago 73-69 on Saturday. Kaitlin Langer scored 19 points and grabbed 10 rebounds, leading the Tommies to their 4-point victory over the Maroons. Hannah Spaulding has provided a spark off the bench this season, hitting nearly 2/3 of her shots. I'm joined today by head coach Ruth Sinn, Kaitlin Langer, and Hannah Spaulding. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
So my first question is for you, Coach. So you've been to the playoffs more than 10 times in your career here at St. Thomas. So how has that experience helped you form your coaching style today?
Well, one of the things that we talk about is this year and always is just to be fully present. Our motto this year is own the moment. And we've given our girls opportunities to be in big games. Big games, we've played number 6 Hope, we've played number 22 Bluffton, we played number 12 Stevens Point. And so they're ready for this opportunity. And so now what we try to do is just tell them to embrace the moment, embrace the opportunity. A lot of people talk about undefeated, is that a lot of pressure, and NCAA hosting, is that pressure? If that's what you focus on, it is. It's not what we focus on. We focus on opportunity and just embracing the moment.
All right. And Kaitlin, you are averaging over 19 points a game this season, making you the highest scoring player on the team. What have you been working on to make sure that you'll be able to continue to play like this against teams like Birnbaum?
I think it's not really about the number of points, but more so about what our offense needs. And so a lot of times we try to establish kind of the inside game, which in the end opens up a lot of looks for our shooters on the arc. And so that's kind of where we get, we have a lot of people that shoot well from the three-point line. And so that's kind of the balance of the inside and the outside. And if I end up with that many points a game, that's great. But it's definitely about what's going to work for us in a certain game. So against Marymount, it's really important to make sure we establish our game plan and get both looks inside and out.
All right. And Hannah, you have one of the highest shooting percentages on the team. How are you able to put up such impressive numbers despite not being a starter?
I think for me it comes a lot from being challenged at practice. Obviously going against Kate every day isn't a small feat. So I think then going against that at practice compared to games gets me prepared for that, I guess.
All right. And this one's for all of you. After going undefeated in the regular season, everyone has to be thinking about the national championship. So what are you focusing on in practice to give yourselves the best chance of success?
Well, one of the things that we do is we just, again, talk about a narrow focus, about what's important now, kind of that win mentality. And so, to be honest with you, it's in the back of our minds. But in the forefront is our narrow focus in Marymount and what do we have to do to be successful. I can let you continue.
Yeah, I think we would love for that to be our ultimate goal, but I think we also respect our goal enough to know that we can't get there without getting each game first. And so while we would love to have that opportunity to be in the national championship, we can't even talk about that until we get through this weekend, and our very first game against Marymount is the most important thing to us right now.
All right, thank you guys. We'll be right back after this short message.
Barbers learn the traditional techniques of barbering. We utilize straight edge razors. We do a lot of clipper cuts, a lot of tapering, fading. I've been in this location for 12 years. I have clients that have been cutting their hair since they were 4 years old. Get to have conversations with these kids, and it keeps me on my toes.
Welcome back. Now it's time for this week's fan question. Sophomore Isaac Close wants to know, who is the team clown, and what did they do to earn that title?
Wow, I guess maybe a couple. I would pick probably Janelle. You always see her pictures of her on the bench just messing around or doing something really funny and ridiculous. But I also think Olivia Skibble would be one too.
Yeah. I think both of them bring a lot of energy during games. Like if you watch them on the bench, Janelle always has things like if Lauren makes a three-pointer, they have like specific things planned out for each like play type, I guess I'd say.
We talk about energy, and it's really neat that they bring the energy. And as Kaitlin said, it doesn't matter who scores, we all score. And I think you see that on our bench.
If you have a fan question, tweet it to @TommieMedia. Thanks for joining us, and be sure to check TommieMedia this weekend for full coverage of Tommie women's basketball. With Ruth Sinn, Kaitlin Langer, and Hannah Spaulding, I'm TJ Birnbaum. We'll see you next time in The Locker Room.